This was the last question on the GCSE higher paper in 2023. You've got to work out the area of that middle bit, give your answer in the form p bracket 2 add root 2 bracket a squared, where p is an integer, so a whole number. You must show all your working. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to split it up like this. If I want the area of the grey bit, I'm going to turn it into two shapes. And I know that this is a square. These are right angles in the corner here, and we can show that by using the interior angles of an octagon. So an octagon, let's do the number of sides, take away 2, times by 180. So the number of sides in an octagon is 8. 8 take away 2 is 6, and 6 lots of 180 gets me 1080. If we divide that by 8, because there are 8 angles inside the octagon, 1080 divided by 8, which is 135. If this one's 135 and this one's 135, the exterior angles are both 45, or you can add it together to add up to 360 angles around a point, and we are left with 90 degrees on the inside here. So not only that, but we also know that this over here is a right angled triangle too. Now let's have a think about working out the area. So the area of the square, well, how wide is it? I need this bit, which is A, and this bit, which is A, but I also need that middle bit, and that is the hypotenuse of the right angled triangle. So let's have a little look at that right angled triangle. I'm going to draw it up here. This is A and this is A. How long is that hypotenuse? We're going to use Pythagoras. So A squared add A squared, all square rooted, is the square root of 2A squared. And we can split that up. So we can say that that's the square root of 2 lots of A, because you can square root the A squared and you can square root the 2 separately because they're timesing together. So I now know that this is A, and this bit here is root 2A. Thinking then about that square, each side of the square is A add root 2A. So therefore the square is 2A add root 2A. So altogether, if I simplify that first, it might be a little bit easier to see. Now to get the area of the square, I want to take that and times it by itself. We're going to do base times height because we're working out the area of a square. So 2A times 2A is 4A squared. 2A times root 2A is 2 root 2A squared. And then I have root 2A times 2A, which is another 2 root 2A squared. And then I have root 2A times root 2A. When we do a root 2 times a root 2, it becomes 2. And the A times the A is A squared. So add 2 lots of A squared. So 6A squared add 4 root 2 lots of A squared. Lovely. I now need to work out the area of the 4 triangles and add that on as well. So the area of the triangle is A times A divided by 2. We're just going to use the base times the height divided by 2 because it's a triangle. So A squared divided by 2 because it's a triangle, but then there are 4 of them. So we then need to take that answer and multiply it by 4. A squared divided by 2 times by 4 is 2A squared. So we need to then add on 2A squared, 2A squared to our final answer, okay? All together then, I get 8A squared add 4 root 2A squared. Now let's look at this. They wanted us to take A squared out of a bracket, but also a number, and be left with 2 add root 2 inside the bracket. So let's factorise. We can take 4 outside. We can also take A squared outside. So 4 lots of 2 add root 2 A squared would look like that. So the integer that they were looking for was 4. That would very much be a grade 9 question. Hopefully that made some sense. If not, don't worry, really, really tricky. So well done for having a go.